Greetings, Commandos. This is Pagan Horde, and I thought today we should do something different. Let's jump into this brand new game called Phantom Brigade. I covered the demo before, and I was really looking forward for it to appear. In my humble opinion, this new strategy game has the potential to be the next big thing, as good as XCOM 2 or BattleTech big thing. So let's dive right in. Let's do a new campaign. So why am I interested in this game so much? Well, it has an intuitive and relatively new way of making turn-based strategy. Now I'm just gonna skip the cinematic for you. You can view it on your own. So a bit of fluff text. Right now this is the basic mission tutorial. So heads-up display of your mech's armor right here and your pilot. And this is the run action. Let's just do that for now and execute.
Hey, Lieutenant. They're still installing the prototype in my rig, so don't hog all the action till I catch up.
What I find very interesting about this game is the way both you and your enemies execute turns at the same time.
What happened here?
This is HQ. Negative, Commander.
What could they be busy with?
You have your typical first mission. It's kind of similar to BattleTech, really. The original vanilla mission. So that's what I mean. This will be your 5 second of a turn. And it goes in real time.
I'll move to scout one side of the tower.
So this guy is AI control right now. And we can see his movement. This will be his turn. This is the 5 second window. And as he's moving over there in the current next turn, this is what he will do. This is what I can do during the turn. And there we go. Then we will move here, and that will be in real time the 5 seconds that will happen. And then when you're ready, you press execute. So I'm waiting a bit, then I'm moving. There you go, first turn done. Of course, this will get more complex when there is enemies.
What the hell? HQ, we have an unmarked non-cooperative tank at location 2SBR15. Confirm intent, over. Lieutenant,
there we go.
I'm getting a heat signature from the tank's power core. Check your prototype.
So, we have our first enemy on the board, which is a tank. Now you can see this is what the tank will do during its turn. It's gonna move forward and fire upon our ally right here on the move. So, the tutorial is telling us to move here, which is good. We're gonna do that. And once we are here, we can press our attack. We can use our attack button. Now your attack, you can set it anywhere you want inside your timeline. And you can attack when you move as well. But right now, our goal is to attack when we reach that point and we are in optimal range. You can see the circles here around our unit is the range. This weapon has a minimum range. Anything too close will not be as good, and too far not as great. This is the circle of our optimal range. So the tank here is in perfect optimal range for the tutorial of this mission right now. There we go. It's showing us what the tank is actually doing. There we go. Now as the tutorial wants us to do more attacks. Sure. Let's do that. And execute. So that is a turn and the action we've decided that is happening.
Good read on the tank. I'm hit, but just a scratch. What? I'm picking up multiple targets from the north.
New contacts. So one thing you can of course do is move on, use cover and as much as you can during your turn. That's what the tutorial is showing us right now. Now there's 2 more tanks coming in. This one, for example, will come in and fire at our enemy, at our ally, while he's moving as well. And the other tank is going to do something similar. Now, what's different in this game as well is that when you press tab, instead of just cycling through your own unit, you cycle through everybody. So, for this tutorial mission, we're just going to execute.
Commander, multiple contacts just appeared on our forward slope. Weapons
Our
ready.
commander is taking a bit of a beating.
Hostile. This is not a drill. Intercept and protect the town. We're on our way.
Roger, heading out.
HQ, come in. HQ, do... Pinned down by 2...
So, classic
There's
stuff.
a walker and multiple
Very
turrets
similar
on
to the
approach.
Battletech
Remember,
vanilla
things go to
mission.
hell, set self-destruct and punch out, so they can't salvage our prototype.
Alright. Now this is where it gets a bit more interesting. As you can see, we now have 6 enemy units coming in. And now we have these 2 to try and protect the town. These 3, pardon me. So now it comes where this game starts to shine. Because we have to figure out how to avoid all of these guys and attack. So, we have 3 enemy firing in these angles when they get over here. Thus, our goal would be to be nowhere near that. So if we select him and we make him move, we're gonna be out of their arc of fire right here. But this guy has a short range weapon, a shotgun, and now if I'm right here, the enemy mech is gonna be in my optimal range. So that's what's going to happen. And I'm gonna do my attack right here at this guy. Yoinks. Good. Next. Can we move as well out of their attack range? We can. And we can do so right here. We're gonna add our attack at the end of the timeline as well. On the same enemy mech. Just like that. And when you do this, you can still try to move a bit more. Like I'm gonna put him in those trees here. So he's not in direct line of fire after his attack. I'm gonna put him here. So I made 2 run action. 1 here. And he's going to do this attack while moving. And then finishing over there. Last but not least. You have a beam weapon. Which is different. These beam weapons, they do massive damage if they stay on target. But I can actually stay right where I am. All of these guys, they're not gonna hit him. So you're gonna attack. Straight up. Yep, you're just gonna stay there and more attack. Let's see what happens. Execute. Very good. So our beam guy, he's gonna stay on the tank and do exactly that. He's not even gonna move. He doesn't have to. When you make a choice, like I make the choice of starting his beam weapon, those decisions can go over the next turn. Like for example, our beam guy will continue his beam attack all the way through the next turn. And then after this, perhaps we can start moving. Okay. So the guys in the middle are now in a bit of trouble. because everybody's coming out toward them. Oh, the tutorial wants us to replay story, so let's just do the replay. And as the replay goes, you can see everything that happened. Alright, now we can act. Very good. So, you're gonna continue your attack all the way here. And after that... you're gonna move over here. This guy now has a line of sight on him, so I want to put the move right here. Alright. Let's go to this guy. Now, he's in kind of a bit of trouble, so... you're gonna go up here, or rather not. We're gonna try to do 2 attacks on this round with this guy. We're gonna start right away on the hostile mech. There we go. Then we're set the timeline of the attack right at the start. Then we're gonna move behind, and we're gonna do another attack, this time on this tank. That should do it. Now you're the one mostly in trouble because everybody could be targeting you. If I move back like this, both of the tank will be targeting me. If I move this way, a lot of people will be targeting me. So I'm gonna try and thread the needle where I can move without being attacked, which is surprisingly to stay almost in the middle there. But if I do that, I will not be in a great spot for attacking. But I don't think we have any choice. Let's go in the middle there. But let's attack with our secondary weapon. Which is like this. An optimal range, perfect. And I'm gonna do an... ooh, he's getting attacked by a lot of people if he stays around there as well. So this is not the best. I was maybe a bit too reckless with my lieutenant here because putting him right there in the middle. Ooh, not looking good. Okay, well, I don't have much choice. I have to get out of this situation. And I appear that if I go back this way, I'm actually gonna be alright. So let's try to do that. Let's try to thread the needle and go back this way. And we'll try to land another attack on this tank when I'm here. Alright, let's execute and see what happens. Beam weapon worked, mostly out of sheer luck. The beam weapon is hard to use. You have to almost not move. If we replay this, yeah, I'm kind of losing the beam right there. But this is total luck. I did not plan for this. The beam weapon resumes on this tank and do some damage. And our guy in the middle managed to thread the needle a bit and not get too much damage. Okay. How are you looking there, buddy? You took a wee bit of damage to the lower body, to the legs. This is the armor of your mech. So both of the legs are in this one, this is the torso, and those are the arms. Okay, so let's plan. What are you gonna do now? Let's take a look at our enemies first. This first tank is gonna try to attack, but it's not gonna work because he's gonna attack his own ally. And around this time, he's gonna fire on our mech. Okay, let's try not to be there. This guy is just moving. Okay. This one is moving forward. Okay, this is that guy. Okay, this is the guy on top. Okay. The guy on top is gonna finish his attack. Okay, he's already attacking my dude over there. Then he's gonna move up and attack him again. Alright. Alright. So, you have as a secondary weapon your shield. So you're gonna use your shield right away to block this guy. To block the incoming attack that I cannot dodge. Once that is done, you're gonna fire back. I'm not even gonna move you. And once that is done, you're gonna do a second attack at the tank again. That should do it. So you're gonna shield and then strike back. You here, you're gonna move away from the range of this tank, hopefully. Not as easy as it looks. It doesn't appear that I can avoid this damage completely. But I'm gonna go behind the house here. Hopefully that's gonna help. And I'm gonna move back out. And place an attack right here at this guy. So I'm gonna attempt to run behind this house to avoid some damage. That is the plan. And for third unit, the beam guy, you're gonna move forward. Right here. The beam weapon makes his movement much more limited. And from there, you're going to attack this guy. Hopefully. Alright. Let's execute. Let's see if hiding behind... It actually helped a lot, yes. And a victory. So as you can see, things can get complicated fast, and this was just a tutorial mission. So I'm sure you can now see the potential of this grand strategy of this game. Beautiful. So I'm gonna skip the cinematic again. But the story is very much straightforward.
By the time we realized what was happening, it was too late. We were at war. The border...
There we go. So, it's very similar to XCOM 2 type of situation. You are now a guerrilla group after your home got taken over. Essentially. And now we come into the map area. Our first objective. And the time is always moving in the world map, much like XCOM 2. You can adjust the speed as well. So, this is our little mobile base. And we can move this is where we can pause or move the timeline. And this is the first mandatory mission. We're gonna try and capture that base. So that would be essentially our first base mission. Essentially like liberating your first region in XCOM. More or less. So we start with the same 2 units. An intact crawler. So we want to liberate this vehicle, which is going to serve as our mobile HQ. And we expect reinforcements on this one. Eliminate all hostile, and there's in 2 turns there will be reinforcement. Alright, got it. Alrighty then. So, we have a tank that is moving this way. And we have a second tank that is just moving here. And we'll get an angle of fire on one of our boys. Yeah, when this one is done moving, it's going to attack here. So we have to be not there, essentially. And this one is going to attack this one. Okay. So we're going to first move our boy here. Right there. There we go. And we'll land an attack on this guy's flank right here. Now, this mission introduces the heat system, something every Battletech player is used to. Every attack generates heat. And you can see in real time as the turn moves in, the heat that the attack will generate. In other words, it means you have to space out your attack, not to overheat. For example, after executing this, I will start the next turn a bit hot, and I'm gonna have to pace out my attacks. Now you want to get away from the direct fire of this guy, but that's a bit more complex. If I want to be in a attack range myself, I would be taking some damage here, because at the same time we do want to we do need to eliminate him quickly before the reinforcements, so I may need to take some risk here and take some damage. If I set up shop here and I wait a bit, I can make perhaps another movement later. This. And then from there pop out of cover here and place an attack. I'm not going to be in optimal range, but I'm going to still do it. So I'm not going to do good maximum damage. I'm going to do about half damage because I'm out of the optimal range. But I'm still going to try to land an attack to at least do something. Let's execute. Okay, I'm still taking damage on my shotgun, dude. But I disabled the tank. So how are you doing? I took a wee bit of damage on the leg and on the arm. Okay. Let's see. You are crashing. You are moving here and attacking in optimal range our shotgun guys, so we have to be careful. Alright, so you're having a bad time, and you will see all of his turn here will be because he's crashing. But he's not completely dead, and will attempt an attack without moving over there. So much like Battletech, when your mech falls on the ground, for example, a unit that is having a bad time can lose part of its turn because he's crashing. So both of them wants to attack our shotgun dude. So let's make sure he is nowhere near that. Let's go into cover behind this building, where we can attempt to finish off this guy. And after that, I'm gonna put my shield up to negate the damage that he will shoot. I'm gonna be a bit behind cover and I'm gonna use my shield. That's the plan. For you here, you're not in immediate danger because both of them want to attack our shotgunner. So you're gonna take advantage of that situation. You're gonna move here and you're gonna start working on this tank. Over there. I'm hoping that our shotgunner is going to finish this one, and we're going to start working on that one. Now, that will generate some heat. Can I do a second attack here? Yes, I can. I'm going to target the same one. So our heat is going to go up. It's going to have time to dissipate a bit. And we're going to do another attack. So we're gonna finish the turn very hot, but we will be able to get 2 attacks in. Let's go like this. Blast, blast. Put the shield up. That worked perfectly. Here is the reinforcement. Very well, so we have an enemy mech that just came out of there. The tank is crashing, but he is not dead. So, you're gonna run this way. You're going to attack our mech. You're gonna run all the way here, and you try to make a second attack on you. Okay, so what I will do with you is run behind this building and try to avoid his attack completely. Now I'm going to use our shotgunner, who is not being attacked, to come into optimal range and give him a wall up right there. I'm going to put it in the timeline just right here. Now, can I move further away without getting hit? Not really. So I'm gonna do nothing with you this turn. Sometimes it's better to do nothing than to take damage. I'm just gonna hide behind this building. Execute. I'm avoiding damage entirely by moving behind the building. And I'm getting behind him with a nice shotgun blast. Very good. So let's stab through our enemies and see what they will do. He keeps trying to attack this mech, but as you can see, the damage is blocked by the building. He wants to go around and then fire back at our shotgunner. Okay, the tank appears to be still disabled. One of his track is destroyed, so he's not doing very well. He has no ability to attack. It still counts as an enemy unit that needs to be destroyed, though. So I think our shotgunner is going to start the round by attacking again, which will make him overheat. So let's cancel that. Going to move here. Going to attack him again. This time over here. And then, after that, he's gonna go behind this building. Or just wait there. I'm gonna put up our shield, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna attack and then put up the shield. Yes. Alright, perfect. The one thing I do have difficulty to do, and I've not been successful thus far, is to use the move later, like wait a period, then move. I think I need to use the wait here, but I'll try and experiment more with this. But for now, just using our shield will do just fine. So, for you, are you going to be under attack? Yes, but it's going to be blocked. So let's move right there. Keep the enemy in our optimal range. Let's make our attack right here. Slam. Then we'll do another attack around here to the same dude. I think that'll do. Execute. Oh, it blocked by the house. Shotgun strike on the shield. Perfect. So this guy is dead. He is dead. Pilot concussed. So this is the pilot has been knocked out. Beautiful. So I think we're gonna do nothing fancy now because we got this. Just not overheating and blasting the tank. The tank was pretty much dead. I'm fairly sure that's gonna do it. Execute. Blast. Yeah, it's already dead. It's already dead. Very well, victory. Aha, the first int of Salvage. Okay, so this is the salvage that you get always. This part here on top. And these are the choices. So right now the tutorial wants me to get that weapon. Cool. So this is a salvage budget. You get these always, the one that is on top. And after that you make choices. So torso, arm, and legs. Let's take some legs. And a torso. Something like that. Our first salvage and our first base of operation. Very good. So we have a first base of operation. We also have our mobile repair truck that we can use moving from place to place. And the mech customization is now open. There we go. So as I stated when I covered the demo of this game, the mech customization is not as intense as Battletech, but it is still interesting. These are our two units. The longbow is the one with the assault rifle, and the protector is the one with the shield and the shotgun. And right now, I think in the tutorial, we grabbed a new weapon for both of them. So the weapon works kind of in an RPG with levels. So this is a level 1 weapon, and we're gonna change it for a level 2 weapon, essentially. But you can see advanced stats. You can pause the video here if you want to look at further into the advanced stat. But you can see the range, the concussion. This is the system to knock out a pilot. Some weapons are more damaging to the pilot themselves, like the shotgun is more efficient at knocking out a pilot. Kinetic is damage against armor. impact is damage against structure. So later in the game we get the structure that we need to break down, and this will be the performance of this weapon against structure. But for now, after the first tutorial mission, we simply upgrade our assault rifle. And we're going to do the same with our protector. There you go, new shotgun. The shotgun has a tremendous impact, for example, against structure. So that's good to know for future reference. Of course, there's the other parts of the mech. Like we got some legs before as well. So those legs will add a bit of armor. You see, integrity here is the armor of this game. So by changing these legs, this guy will be a bit tougher in the leg. Cool. So that will be it for this first episode of Phantom Brigade. In my humble opinion, this game has an enormous potential. I've only played through the demo before, so this will be really interesting. And the next time we will start exploring the map, moving from mission to mission with our new ground vehicle. And this is the whole world that we can liberate through our action. For now we are only in this little part. Much like XCOM 2, you're gonna get different region with different goals in mind, that kind of thing. So for now, that'll be it. Please tell me in the comments if you like this new game, if you want to explore it more with me on this channel. Let me know in the comments. So that was it for the first one of Phantom Brigade. We went through the first 2 tutorial missions. Please let me know in the comment if you want to continue this journey. I think this game has enormous potential, and I'm really looking forward to play it more. I will see you again next time, and please do the YouTube stuff. See you next time.